Malik, how are you?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
How much different is it coming in here after a win in September? And does it feel different that the preseason starting to matter like you guys worked on in summer?
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. We, all the work we put in from really the beginning of the off season up until now, it's a combination of, all the hard work that's been put in, blood, sweat, and tears to get to this moment. And, we enjoying this feeling and all the things that it took to get to this point. But we just have to, keep stacking them, stay focused, and continue to keep getting better.
Last year you played alongside and across from Bradley Chubb for most of the season. Yesterday you got to do it with Von on the other side. What was it like doing that with him?
My first year I got a opportunity to play alongside Von a lot, and they both bring a different dynamic to the game. They're both phenomenal, great players, and both have great leadership styles. But it's just like you're really getting adjusted to each person, and but to have a person like Von and Chubb on the other side of you, they're gonna be getting a lot of the attention. So it just frees up more opportunities for me. So that's a blessing to have.
What'd you make of his celebration after that second sack?
Man, I didn't know what he was doing at first. I'm like walking on the knees. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm like, okay, this is what we doing. We're gonna ride with it.
When did you find out you were going to be starting, and kind of what was your mentality this week with Bradley kind of battling the ankle?
Yeah, well, really the past 2 years has been like, be ready for, any opportunity and wherever it presents itself, really. And it kind of got me prepared going into, I know Chubb was, dealing with a little something, throughout the week. So I was just mentally, staying prepared. It's really preparing the same way, whether it's coming in a rotational role or, coming in to start, just preparing the same way, practicing the same way, coming with that same intensity. And so I feel like I do, a pretty good job of preparing myself, whether it's, like I said, in rotational or starting. And so I feel like I did a good job of that, and, I was prepared and ready to go.
Malik, unfortunately, we haven't seen you, Von, and Bradley all healthy at the same time. How good do you think you guys can be when you guys are all healthy? Because there's not too many teams that have that luxury of having three guys like that.
Yeah, it's amazing, and you got a little taste of it my first year when we had this package where all three of us were on the field, and I think we had like 7, 8 sacks that game, and I don't think it was a coincidence. The amount of havoc we was able to create in the backfield, and it's just like you have to account for so many guys. It's hard, and it makes it hard on the offense to account. And having three guys that can really affect the game in a major way is deadly. And I'm excited to get all of us out there on the field and making a big impact.
I'm curious, being 1-0, finally getting that first win in September with Vic Fangio. Was there a difference in your head coach, coming into the meeting room and talking to anybody? Did you notice that there was just a sizable difference between how he talked to you guys today than in previous weeks?
You could tell it was intensity in his voice, and intensity and really going out and playing our best ball. And that's what it's really all about, And like you saying, in September, it's been kind of tough the past few years, and it's really like having that chip on your shoulder and really coming out and playing the right way, whether that's in September, whether it's in December, just approaching the game how we're supposed to approach it, and going and put like all the talent that we have out there on the field, going to show that up on Sundays and make sure that we come out and really be in an attack mindset.
You're from Alabama, so you know all about the humidity, but do you do anything different this week as you go to play in Jacksonville? Looked like yesterday the Packers might have been wearing it a little bit, feeling the heat. Do you do anything, prepare differently as you lead into a game when you play there this early in the season?
Not really. I don't think we have had a game that will be this humid, that's coming up. I know in college I had a game in Nashville, and that was kind of similar to the humidity that I faced. But I feel like it's a lot of hydration, and that's for me and all the players, really making sure that we hydrate well, and with it during the game, before the game, leading up to it, and during the game as well. I know the humidity is different. Like when I go back home and I go to visit family, I feel like I hit a wall, of the humidity. So just hydration and making sure we're doing things the right way.
Any other thoughts on Trevor Lawrence containing him and also the Jaguars' rushing attack?
Oh yeah, we know that he's a talented guy, and like you said, that rushing attack, they have some great backs. They got some good receivers, and we know that we're gonna have to contain him. If you let him get outside the pocket, you let him make plays with his arm, he can definitely do that. So, you know, we have a tough job ahead, but I know that we prepare for it. We got the guys that can, you know, really go impact the game, whether that's in the back end or whether that's rushing and getting after the passes. So we definitely going to be prepared for them.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luke.